me. And listen, 5 years ago, I was in corporate America. I'm an author, and I never dreamt of doing network marketing. In fact, I was so stubborn about it, thought it was below me. I didn't want anything to do with it. But now I have an incredible, incredible business that is a legacy for my family. And I want to show you how this small business turned into something big. So I'm going to take you into a day in the life into my home office. Now, when I first started Plexus, I was working full-time. I had a baby at home, and so I didn't even have a home office. I was working Plexus about 15 minutes a day, 1 hour on the weekends, off from my phone and my laptop at Starbucks and at home. I would stay up after the baby went to bed. Once I caught on to the vision of this company and I realized what it could mean for my personal self and my family, I found the time to make it work. Now, 5 years later, we were able to purchase this incredible home, and I have my own home office that's 100% dedicated to my Plexus business. I still go to work it whenever I want, but let me show you. So here we go, walking in. I have no makeup on today, just so you know. And I'm going to give you a quick little tour. My home office is slowly coming together, but I do not work my Plexus business until after I take my daughter to school. So that's really important to me. Before Plexus, I had about a 1 hour commute to my old office job, and I would drop Adelaide off at daycare. And then I would go to work. We would have to be at about an hour commute. So we would have to be in the car at 6:30 every single morning, like in the car, ready to go. Now, if I'm up at 6:30, I'm doing whatever I want. Sometimes I'll work, but I take her to school. So I don't walk into this office until after I get home from drop off, which is about 9 o'clock in the morning, okay? So I'm gonna just do a quick little spin around. Apologies, I'm wearing like an old baggy sweatshirt, no makeup. That's the beauty of working from home. So there's my desk. I wanted two, so there's my computers, and some people are like, why do you have so many screens? One, the TV came with the house. That's my laptop. I have two other monitors though, because a lot of times I like to be able to have like my virtual office and then like Facebook or my email up so I can see things together. I don't have that going on today. What I'm working on today, I have been asked by corporate to host their Monday Motivation. They just sent me their final PowerPoint presentation they put together, so I am there writing all of my training notes that I'm gonna practice tonight. When you see me later this evening, I'll be made up and in a much cuter outfit. So, but listen, I get to where I hate technology. In fact, you may have noticed sometimes on Sundays, you can't get me on Messenger if you tried. I don't pick my phone up because I love that I was able to build a 6-figure business on social media. It is an incredible blessing because when I started Plexus, I didn't have time for anything. I couldn't do parties or anything like that. I built a 6-figure income 100% on social media, okay? I love that, but there are times where I don't want to look at these screens. I don't want to. So that's why I put in this little writing desk. So when I don't want to be in front of a screen, I'll turn around and here's where I can work. I'll take you over a little closer. See? Here's where I can work in my planner. It's really important to me to really time block. That's how I find time. I took on a new activity this year. I joined the Junior League of the Woodlands, which is a volunteer community service organization. There's a lot of requirements in your first year as a provisional, so it's really important to me to make sure that I'm time blocking my Plexus, right? My family comes first, my Plexus comes second, and then everything else goes in there. And if I want to get everything done and not get burnt out, which I have burned myself out before, I need a time block, okay? And here's where I also can write notes. What I'll do here for my presentation, after I take all of my notes, then I will actually print it out on my little printer here. I will print it out and then I will turn around away from the screen and I'll take notes and stuff, okay? What else do I have in my home office? I have a bunch of stuff here that needs shipped here all on the floor. Printer, this is my Plexus closet. So when I do giveaways and stuff for you guys, here is how my bestie Sarah helped me organize this closet. These are like all of my samples. Now, I'm not a big sample person. I honestly think people need to just buy the 30-day supply and try it to really see results. We have a 60-day money-back guarantee. Every once in a while, though, like I have a girlfriend, she's with another skincare company. She sent me a message and she was like, hey, I really want to try your stuff because I'm really into chemical-free now. So I'm going to send her some Joyum to try, right? But typically, I do not use samples for my business, but I have them. And I have everything organized. Here's all my correspondence. I try to get like handwritten thank you notes out to any new client, any new customer. So here's all of this in my closet. I also have this little reading nook that I love. So here's the covers of the 2 books I've written, which is kind of fun. But I got this chair on Amazon, and this is my fun little reading nook. I have an Amazon Alexa in my office, so I was working on my presentation, just needed some good motivation music, just asked her to turn it on. And then I have I'm gonna start some dream boards. The office is still being put together. Here is all my Plexus stuff, okay? There's all the checks that I've won over the years, the big checks, those are fun. Here are all my Sapphire awards for being a Sapphire. Fun invitations for Hawaii. They send us invitations that are super fun. Message in a bottle, a license plate. This one was a cute glass photo frame. I got products up here. You know, Plexus sent us to Disney World one year, which was fabulous. It was actually my daughter's first time, and Plexus paid for it. More Hawaii stuff because they just totally spoil you. In fact, tonight I'm going to unveil the box, maybe tomorrow. They sent us all of our Hawaii gifts this year that they would have given us there in person. Here are all of my personal development books. So when I decided that I was going to do Plexus as a business, okay, I had hit silver. I had dabbled. Like I signed up my mom, my best friend, and my college roommate, and I hit silver, but I still wasn't bought in. I still thought it was kind of a scam or something. I was embarrassed to say I was a network marketer. But then once I heard from the company and I caught the vision, and I knew that if I committed to this business for a year and I dug in deep and I put myself out there and I was vulnerable and raw and made myself get uncomfortable, and I became a student of network marketing. I learned all about the industry and I did whatever my uplines told me to do because they'd been successful. So I figured they knew what they were doing. Once I realized what this could mean and I went all in, that's how I had such success. But these books were a big, big part of it. I'd never read personal development books before Plexus. The only one I had ever done was StrengthsFinder for my old job. I loved it, absolutely. But it was a have to do, not a want to do. So now you see all of these books, every single one. I have read these. Except Super Freakonomics, that's my husband's. But the rest of these I have all read. So Simon Sinek, all kinds of John Maxwell books. I actually had the opportunity because of Plexus. John Maxwell, world leader on leadership. He wrote The Power of Five, and I was a collaborator with him on that. So how cool. This is his network marketing book. So this is my office. I love coming in here. The dogs, you can see Lexi. She loves hanging out. Elvis usually hangs out over here by my chair. See little Elvis. The thing I love too, and I've got some motivational things I'm going to hang up on the wall. See, got some diamonds I'm going to put up on the wall. Here's my dry erase board. I just got it hung up. Adelaide was doing math on it. But my goal is to this is going to be my team board. So all your names, if you're working the business, are going to be up here, and then kind of our plans as a team for every single month. And here, I guess, is what they say. Here's where the magic happens. This is fun. I put the products there. But this place, just when I walk into this, now that it's my office, it gives me confidence. It makes me want to reach out to people and say, do this with me. But guess what? You don't need a home office to do that, okay? You really, really don't. I ranked all the way to Sapphire, which is the 6-figure income, without my own home office. I worked full-time all the way up through Senior Ruby. And so if I can do it, you can do it. But this is what this small business has meant to me. If you follow my journey, you know, my family, we were able to go on a year-long RV trip. My husband took a leave of absence without pay, and our Plexus paycheck was the only thing that paid for the RV, the gas, the campgrounds, the food, the entertainment, the insurance, everything for that entire year. And it has been the biggest blessing. So don't let yourself tell you you can't do this. Don't let anybody else tell you you can't do this. Even if you think it's not for you, I never pictured myself as a network marketer. It's not like as a little girl I said I wanted to grow up and be a network marketer, but it's the best thing I have ever done for myself or my family. Bye, guys.